almost say at one child man or more anameboa. Now say bibi akona nkoye akwatia state no na brabeboa eno boni be ne wo mofa.
GRE abe confirm say SML deal no friends say e course one. myjoyonline.com. Ukwa obehunu. Ukwa GRE su website obi abehunu. Tie o say GRE confirms
yemo bibi akwaba na yemfa bra mega TV and platform we eso NPP amanyuko any omo communicators since omo decide say omo ensunya ade na de bi omo betene TV so any radio stations any social media na omo ebe de betu futuro e de Ghana fo ani de yemu binum so ho no ma se bebusi binyado yebe make sure so mu jandam yebe kele no what you say na ye de mu videos ba na Ghana for so hu se de omu esitie abusia na yebe kon ye kwa kwhwe how NDC communicator bi to no boase a share NPP communicator bi to e TV so we on live television or the ODC no we twa NPP ni DC no we NDC ni ne twa ODC no we twa ni na efa a light wave what you say a software ya and away hospitals see ya every chira MPP for koye ya kanana ne a year recognition candles or introducing new wine on person di jandam but emfa yinti conversation how is shasi na meso any other conversation be kai kan OSPD no and drakin frata ni no sense meso se bra conversation e koso no to boase na tie ni ye na won so fa comment tum na bomodina se wunya subscribe ya adaroma obe subscribe no wabekan na bibia timi akoso yenti se ni bia koba ye beto aso ham yona mpona tede platform TV yankopon koso a enko bibia yenti se ni bi
special prosecutor wa kisi ejaben on centrofo shai okasafa SML deal ho abubu bodin a church na mebi sempenufu bi on simbia enso mi yaro notable amount of di mu akoten eye former finance minister Raken na ya kuntun kununkun ofuriata osika ofuriata wasem ya no diko bi asoro enso be ya no kedofuriata lawyer so na Frank Davis je say ye de adwuma sansa special prosecutor we lawyer kitikiti anu adwana be gina bonten na osu kira manfo we me de be court we I say aden na 7 no so we so bia ye bone a onfa no mfa brakwa special prosecutor obia for adwuma wo ye no it is saying na say attorney general ono so Dominica ina manfo ka bi sa afa no se nipa wenye omo ho asem no ye hwekwaye senke bia dum gina senia bia na Ghana sika bia oje the odified na tum but press conference upon press conferences unu say asem no chichi mam yate ni ye ana say nipa no sebe omunni fo na emu woka bibi ama Ghana for omo ho enso etimi abon yen na J Perez communication team abo mo kasama NPP e santamante wo ha saran so na Moro Yakubu won so na ban na aba Moro so e wa ha ebedi enkomo ana Moro be ka wa ba wo siri
Oh kan ye
makan ye so on bike no mame ha
obofo ne ne nam ho
Sa.
ye de na ho so ma ban aba ye ma otu no anye a na ma chibie no heda fo na ma chibie na didi ho oba ma menchia o na menchia ahwefo ne atifo mo debre etie no mo san so hwe at the same time ma menchia me nua akwa edi use phones me no opposition bo ma pakisi kanagu skano wo mo nche o
sa
ice ni nyana ne
no suppose we nya bi
o kwa di kra we nya push no kra phones me am your power ba ko pe na da mani no kra no kwa di ba ko no eton a chichemba fo ana minya ba ko o betina be ka se kru mu ayede na ayede anka use phones me ya titi data so ma use phones me
ya titi data so amo mo abachi wa bu
na se nya sa na ti anka kwa di use two phones in opposition eti ni me ko yi pa ofa
mu ayede o
inshallah ni me mu ayede
okay nana akaba
over me
si mu ayede
ona yetu akabo so me 5000 Ghana cedi gaunga se o mine maide
no so free
oh NDC communicators no bozume bia
yeah 5000
between 3000 to 5000 that serial callers na between 1,000 to 2,000. It's your mobile catcher say Kruma yede. So what I say? Omega to say Kruma yede. Na ene me use me for me use 2 phone yene. Na ba catcher me say mama benti na me use 2 phone. Hey, Moro. O aba no de na o de aba groom ha friends groom ha yede. Mo kura say musu kura chen wo position you. Huh? Mo wa abem no abem for no musu kura chen wo position no.
Sir.
And then
na DCK want
and then
over
100% of NDC communicators are emu 80% esu yes
80% no
omo pa adwuma omo nya bi
one esu
wo tie wo ba omo ma adwuma ne bi ai
na no so yesu
oh abutre
obi
so tell say over and then this omo serious college omo
8 years ya ma obi
o kasa na mentia ba
oba na mentia say ma bi
oba say na mentia na ma yeku
my government the benefit of that
80% of NDC communicators omo be bu
80
and now for from I was ebi ma obeba kura so obete ala sawa no aba
boyin so
because enkoyie boys ni nya adwuma nye especially Ashanti region over wa unua eyepani Uncle Wallace hwebra wa brewu krowe
na Uncle Wallace wanna catch us so
hwebra wa brewu krowe mo over enkoyie Kofi Amoabe enkoyie PV Jantua enkoyie Moro ya woteme nchen ya enkoyie
Moro si enkoyie
wofa mesi enkoyie bia na menua no no ye wie so amia na mesankosi no ye catch me say majority of NDC communicators o mabebu because omo mu kura ye mfi wo mo edwuma no bi ni ho because omo ba na esomutrim say 133 it is a me edwuma o GR na me eye HR ye di nipa tu ba beka ho eye NDC fo but and 133 ye say tumuda majority leader of government business or say ya wadwin see e betam sika bi na dia koye eye friend saying 24-hour economy na pe baby fa na nya de aban no be de e be yes ade no it is waka say ya party for na be mumu eduma ne bi ni ho timini oti hey otra oye eye koye no outside gentility
home crying Moro
over quite 8 years of their government when eduma anye da
onye bi anye
na botre quite waka say wi ma me kasa free UK Bible bi obi amechia no ofasa okra onim so Ghana
ha keskin Tuesday no Tuesday no show
but on time masa but no one say they are all disappointed vibrant young men in the NPP abaya wo free so 8 years disappointed over ya ba mu 9 months share NDC communication ewo Ashanti region President Mahama woni yabro me am boss Abbas Nuruddin social investments on ACU Koku Asafuaje me boss scholarship secretariat Bruja Jemfi deputy defense minister the list goes on Sameda Kalilu baby obi amet Solomon Anane Gifes so you see obi dia be ba no pa you see there are countless of appointments I mean kai kra se me kaya wo kra be shoko but you cannot say same with your system here minua penny is not baby obi amet look at how vibrant he is senko when this one kai would have moved forward and better it me se me hu sa appointments we nyina na Moro Yakubu medie nyama ya over this assurance should give me that insurance say nyama ya adomo a me so medie betimi ayede aba na even with that over MI mpo no sabe o man paniku for the car say wo se aban a wo power no 5,000 no better. Say wunya mu security di kra
5,000 no better.
Far better than your opposition wudi mu chama ana ofa meboa. And then say Moro Yakubu fa fun na mafria. Eni e wa bem. Na sabe ohene banya ne
papa tiase. That's right.
Me papa wan tiase.
But I say
papa wa he what dey sabe nkufu.
Obaje wo wa confirm me. Ozo wa confirm me 5,000 3,000 to 5,000
3,000.
Oso bi bia be ton kunkro man DC communicator.
Men kan he dey ma kan.
Me see ye twa wo ka.
Right.
Nurses o.
I say, Avian got here Kisia Jave special prosecutor. na afi yemra medi eho enso enkomo semwene one sem for trofo share so far investigations hwemu awaye SML the other deals ni nyina the okai na emedi ho nkomo sisia eba
and strength of his own and possibly subcontract a portion to a qualified subcontractor or agent, which was absent in the case. Second application by GRA to PPA. Then followed a second and stranger and more perplexing request by Mr. Inti, still as Acting Commissioner General of GR, to PPA by a letter dated 1 August 2017, by which GRA applied for approval to sole source SMEL, and this time with Ghana Link. Kotekna was still in the picture somewhere. The request recited that SMEL had acquired a software for the classification, valuation, and risk management, that is CVRM platform from Kotekna SA, and that SMEL had agreed to enter into a partnership with Ghana Link, a renowned local inspection and verification service provider, to provide the necessary support services for the implementation of the platform for GRA. A request further stated that in the partnership agreement, SMEL will provide a CVRM platform, while Ghana Link will provide external verification services using an appropriate platform, and that Ghana Link would also provide monitoring and supervision of customs valuation to ensure that the appropriate values were applied. The tone and tenor of the content of his own application should have portended pause and reflection on the part of Mr. Inti. In effect, he was stating that SMEL did not possess the requisite experience and track record, and no appreciable capacity and strength of his own. Yet, he was actively urging SMEL on PPA for approval merely 6 weeks after the PPA disapproval on the same ground. This was not reasonable persistence. It was a deliberate attempt to manipulate the procurement process, introduce a redundant private actor, and distort the facts and create a backdoor entry for SMEL into Ghana's revenue assurance architecture.
ena otene nka se ne SMLD okasa ten pa ekowie obobo kenfrata ne adeni nana kana na ya force wujiri se ayeboni a monfa no court special prosecutor ne se mo okay o kan se
medawase na ma menchia etefo nyinam His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ma menchia no baby bi owo
Cadbury 3-in-1 hot chocolate, the treat you deserve.
QuickBooks gives me the superpower to automate my invoices, track expenses, and get paid fast so I can get back to what I love. Get more done in less time with QuickBooks Online.
And then I'm in so Seshi, and a baby any de aprobona kwa kushisha so ewo ho amichia no power baby o na michia me ame boss chairman no den ho kwaku apia kuka amichia no power baby o offer kisi ejabe the special prosecutor maka ene wo baby ya say ejuma no wontume nye nti monkoje ejuma no mfre ne nsem se president mama se wontume nye mfre ne nsem a ye mba aboso ne kwotena na office ne ye mpamo ne mfri ho because over since papa ibeje eye office ne e boss wo no wakasa wo krom ha kasa ye hu adwuma bia eye kise jabi ayama eye the good people of Ghana ntimede me say adwuma ne yenkoji mfiri ne nsem because SMLD ya wo kan wasemi GR na kura baba be confirm say adwuma na contract de ma eye SML no oye adwuma no GRO onu aba be confirm wo krom ha se djuma mo de share ne nsa no SML for ye adwuma no na fa sumonya mo sanka wo krom ha se ye tue sika ma SML a emra 1 year adwuma bia 2 days ago GRO on legal department e dia betu dwa se enye no kore se ye tue sika ma SML a enya de a 1 year adwuma bia GRO aba be kan wase mo krom ha it minim die kisie jaben agie fi kanoforiata minim die oje free no because yatena from ha ama ye de otan ayamanyosam me say kise jaben ope favor bi na wa ban we enim keke te dwuma no ntumi nye because the legal department of GRA a confirm say edwuma omo de share SML ensa no omo ye no kroje e ma omo kokko ye report kra no bibia de da na akwem nti ede na kise jaben ta begina ho chinchina etwan ya obon krofo kwa adu okrowe mo. And besides, se kise jaben feel say mpanifo a omo wo yi omo ye bibia fa wo mo court. Over court ni ebetumi aka sa asem we. It says say we run it to the media no. Yen Ghana for no ukise jaben yen ye wodai. Ya ma waduma ye the taxpayers money and etua uka. Ko na fa court na ko gide wo se wo pese wo gima yen no ko gibra. But we no to me fan court. And every blessed week o Ghana for so monjo mo. And I can for yato and asumesio and obintin kise jaben yen den okrom. Yen the den okrom aseye. Because your time now the time can for yata yati ase. Because ye nim ye wo jefri ne ho. GRA omo de adwuma no ana contract won sensem ne ma SML. Wa catch wo say ye ntwe sika ama obi say mane konko ye adwuma. Sika ye di ma ne nyina no oye adwuma no sanye ye pe no. Won so say procurement ana contract ne say ye say se bibi wo mu na ofi say boni bia koso a fa woni akono kokot. Ne jaya asuna oye de utuetua okroma no. Because eye court pe na obetumi akoka sansem we ho. Because ya metena krom ha e ma wonfa eye mpanifo e ma metudwa emra woni adanse bia e kire se obetumi dia kokota kokko wini case and the kise jabe ye na strategy o crucify omo e public nti eno no mo friend court of public opinion se djuma na oni attorney general no mo yo it yembeka no huhu abonten ni yempenti mpanifo black in the eyes of the Ghanaian people. It is a wusi omo ye bonia from court. And kise jabi ya minim say onim say oni adanse bia ewo ensu anase ensu ginem a wo de be kokota ko wini case no e go de dada wo over oka SML ho zanzam yi ne oka ho asema che adenti na de dada no ntumi fan court adenti na ntumi fan court so wo feel so wo case na o case ni ensu ginem a fa oni akro ne court ni jai Ghana for sum na wo ye de wo tuatua no. Because some okay, what can the fee a friend say the pimps assembly? To me for any charge sheet in Gojina court. Now, special prosecutor by now, you crewman. Mrs. Or tiny edity crow way more, yet the yaman some why. It immediately said, I mean, said you man to me alone to me yet. Mumia Koji, Jumanede, in friendness. So also unfair Juman and to all, Nasi debut about the book and Quanomanium and actually and yeah. Yantina Cruma. And young Quanomanium no boy. Over omoka and I can offer a tambra who initial a statement I'll make you and say o person will be sunny in Zembi efa yes a contract no over yes no kai it means say also who person will be sun asem no and the lawyers trouble will say kise jabi papa no o ama no ne awede o hwe na pom de ne iti say also person will be sun in some dia and ye wa be funtin tan fidie ne so obetumi ayeden enu ne edin komo once I will say eye insem bisa keke o si da bi chinchine etwan ya papa ne mbra in person it die na wo gie free ne ho because you krom ha emra ma ho kwan so obi ni ho a utumi endi eye na asema na meboa utumi de ne court and na ya tena krom ha so wo kai said mata maklo mama na ye over 900 billion old cedis. Yes, if I'm coming, man, or more Bluchia, or Yen Basabasano. NDC, yes, NDC, mammy, no. NDC, mam, 900 billion old cities.
I now can
David, maybe new city, no, and confront yes, maybe pen old cities, no. 900 billion old cities. NDC, mammy, no. Oh, dear, or dear Cocotina Amanonino. And na quarter convicted, for how many years? 10 years. The permanent, mammy to US, NDC, mammy to US, also a Magan have you. It's who kiseja bini attorney general maame no dia na mo ye no and your case bebre wo krom ha offer some penifo ye issue red alert interpol si enko fa omombra some ko fa ye issues ade omo ti omo nyina omo ma one typical case Airbus scandal obaza oka Airbus scandal president Mahama ni nia yes is this Mahama intermediary 5 no assemble na OSP anka okroma Interpol ben na OSP issue e okroma sama mahama kacha wo se me man ne machna osuo man ne yede e machna otena UK abrochime mo ma oye wo all de obeye nyina amfa over the year ne say wo special prosecutor yi for taxpayers money etu free Ghana has say eko UK abrochime eko share na ni di nkomo so what is preventing you say obey the same thing amaka no friata iti e baba si asema make can say eye wotan hunu and no favor in this current government anim eduma no to menye because first intermediary 5 utumi for plane eko UK abrochime mu eko ko interview ne dia they na prevent you say wo betumi ni kan friata even kran ne lawyers are trouble say eye asembisa sa kunya we wo adan na won yusu na won ni ndin komo na wo de chinchine twan e wo so obakrum ha chinchine mesi wo ni bibia wo ni hu so wa dance ya mesi wo fan court waka some we ya get it to a year or 2 years ni but pem na won to me fa bibia court na wo special prosecutor be na wo ye ogroma mesi Ghana frontier say djuma no kise jaben the OSP no won to me nye yamma boso ni enkoji edjuma friends kemwa boso ni enkoji edjuma friends because say we di assemble court na we di adanse atai ho a eno na Ghana fo bebo ensema ma ba say mo waka ho asam sa utumi fa court to them and one tia say ye court ye koka mra wo eti na ne lawyers ya available o me hia no court so di assemble court
that's
eti ye court ye koka mra na enya emotions no di ekisi ajaben ye no or demonstrating emotions now amounting and odioma ba court of public opinion say yen criticizing no yen penti kenofuriata say why say usi say we disika fa kenofuriata kokko
right but that's it naji moro
over better was say na much his excellency John Dramani Mahama a brain inti etwaso over kwaje wonte asem na say bibie mu fine bibie mu da onyeza na okan na over then a man SMS and semi cry by the fourth estate. Ayira Manase Azore Edano.
Fourth estate Manase Edano Kahun.
Exactly. Okahun Menkanisa. Na offer fourth estate and a year investigation, and let me read the relevant portion ma at Tifonia for Intasi. So the fourth estate investigative report that questioned the legality, value for money, and procurement processes surrounding SML's engagement with the GRA. The report triggered a presidential directive for a comprehensive audit. Former President Akufo-Addo later tasked KPMG to investigate the matter. The audit firm's report recommended a review of certain aspects of SML's contracts and suspension of operations in the upstream petroleum and solid mineral sectors. Over. Near making nyina tofane say. Even after say fourth estate for ayen rehemu say legality matters ne procurement breaches ne ade ne ho kroneba and value for money crown was not regarded with regards to sa deal. And a trigger presidential, audit. So President Akufo-Addo had to task KPMG. KPMG yen rehemu and was say, "Ejuma mo council," and of course, let's put this on record. SML na ejuma say, "Oh, ba upstream oil and solid, minerals." Meboa. KPMG see mani nya saade ni nyina na review saade ni bi ana meboa. It is a mood na ho find to send your kwaji kan ya. How would KPMG arrive at this conclusion? Nti enya bosrem ka bi obi akwa baby ena kisi aja bi ntimi nya adwuma ena wan in any case NPP abane created the special prosecutor's office. You see, we shouldn't have been talking about the special prosecutor. What does obetimi aya adwuma na wontimi nya adwuma no? We should question mo na bem ene mo conscience with even the fact to say multi special prosecutor's office no obiara nim say Martina Midu amode na beto ade na no. He is a serious critique of the elsewhere president Mahama Baya. Modern tro ebetu no. It is among the special prosecutor's office no asha nsa. What it meant ne say oba prosecute the past, your friend is a government officials anameboa. Eti Martina Midu wie na adwuma a wo kwa. Wadi na no disemo tuda no was say we hwe konfutachi amoa pa wo ye wo mu konfo a the mother serpent of all corruption ye president Akufo-Addo. Na etire no fish no say ya na aka ni nyina ya mutu. Die ene ababe tojo ya kwa je ni mu a wo say bibia a ewo SML no papa GRF ababonten ababe declare so on and so forth no. Wa ban trigger an investigative idea recommendation so just say sa SMLD yen suspend it. Na say idea ye papa no offer ye suspend it. Idea ye sign it say bibia na indicative to the fact say ebia allegations near the tono so no after the KPMG report no KPMG recommendation suggest say yen suspend the idea no kwa jeti has say idea. Now again, the earlier argument about Yerakisia Jabiana, the special prosecutor, was that Wakasadodo, and our issue red alert. Kenoforiata exactly, and yes, okay, no problem. And also we're ready to prosecute him at court. Is that not it? Say, I tell you for 1 year, must you come and sit on this big platform and lie? And say KPMG said you anything bia. Where did Kweje certainly get this from? The Israel Jandam na. In any case, say KPMG etimi eden recommendation ba say eniema I was an akadia I wasn't kiejina so asoman na yedema SML deal no. It's unscrupulous. It is something that we should review. And even before reviewing, we should suspend it. Now, when you know to go among for an India, what's so fine? How did that become possible all of a sudden? So fine. In any case, over. And then say, yeah, say KP, a friend say SML. A dear Ben or my as for my benefit Ben in every one, quite JTS on Kabako. Value for money. Say no more than monitor how the system will be devoid of corruption. Send ye benya increment in terms of revenue at the upstream and then solid mineral. I mean, let us not glorify daylight, robbery from the state coffers. A state coffers you ran another down Akufo-Addo before becoming president says that he was going to protect it. Now a news and how they do it, they have a way of creating it. Let me give you the NSB boss, former NSB boss. And then me Hanan ne me offer your friend is a SB entry. Kwa mu faso e creating niemano in this government. Abey here look abey na niem unim eto down kwaje nu bi any NPP for no betina no mo defend certain things and na me ra unim ye ntia me ra ho ebra president Akufo-Addo wa bem ana for first state ya investigation who say onko free transfer medin ehye your friends national service adenum disikadi nti eba publish it. E wan omu twa omu no omu court say ma omu publish ade no na president Akufo-Addo ani hwe meanwhile he was telling us say he was going to protect the public purse. What say Kisia Jabe to ankwanoma mo na mo ma ne to ankwanoma what is say by Kisia Jabe wa to ankwanoma and the Kisia Jabe he is having all the freedom and space to work comparative to my time I was in a more frustrating. And we have come to a point where I'm beginning to love certain NPP, members. And I am loving it simply because, and I almost say, woko na ukoya woniama na ukodi usika na abaini winya. Once you find yourself in the public space, be ready to face public scrutiny.
You know, but the woman say, as a lawyer, I was a prosecutor. What got our evidence in court and out the court?
Exactly.
Now, what we evidence are dancing in our cultural court.
Exactly.
Purpose so be your conviction. See ni pani be buanofo. But so take say jabia. Debia no oba no be press conference. No aka nsem na kire ya no wonte prosecution bia so far wetima ye akudibem ye do obi atum na ya gi esika.
And now he says he has all the evidence to
proceed to court. Now this is running to the public.
I am always in love with people who has taken the public space and would love to update the public.
It will my update.
Yeah, the adwuma ma. Me na me the adwuma ma. Are you not subjective to me in terms of, giving me what is going on? I mean, briefing me. Sa Ghana for near the adwuma mo. And the special prosecutor's office and Ghana na the adwuma ma no. Ya ma mra no 2 minutes bi ni apone dia ma anameboa. Omo e kasa kisi eja ben the attorney general, they are all working for the public. They are all appointees of government, and that government, we constituted government, and our family. If they are giving us, what is wrong with that? All that I'm saying is, and there was so I ready. Someone for say, and on prosecutor, and at the end, he was, with the argument, say, me penonama to tonano. Na menya and in any way offer. Can Oforiata one survey as a public officer na? Etienne se bibi nkoye na se say omra na ome bua for investigations. What is wrong with that?
Utia be na otwemiru nie. Special prosecutor is a attorney general moa na yentimi nko
extraditing no.
And attorney general say unyam prefer charge bia ntia.
Exactly. And we even requested sir dockets na ye betimi a support to our extradition. Me Kisia Jabin. Before, I was thinking, say, he is, playing with our minds. With the exception, say, no, Kasai. If you are not playing with our minds, why are you not giving the Attorney General the dockets and so on and so forth? But my reliable information suggests to say, there's something like that is going on. Why rather extradition, processes, and again go to court and then prosecute Ken Oforiata, and that is the way forward. And no be no ana famebwa. Yam prosecute omo. Look, you were talking about one tamaklu. Our government saw the need, say, enkofu bi hu akọ nsenseme. Eti yenko omo moa. Ena sika ne finance ase ana famebwa. Ye prosecute in assumption. Akase ye de ne beba. Over any omo time they prosecute no. Did they make any attempt to extradite Mame no? Offer. Kwaje, did you do any attempt to extradite Mame no? And the answer is no. You had every opportunity to save us a near man, and the state institutions are in charge of investigations. ACVA. Look at the NSS scandal. And look. When you go to court and the judgment is that we bail condition 800 million, it tells you scandal and sika one more management. And in the case of OSSB entry, 800 million. Senior investigations are how were we going to arrive at this and so on and so forth. And the MPP now does not understand the facts. The state would have to investigate, and when we're investigating, near what into public space, Bia is supposed to avail himself. After all, omo ebe serve yene, omo e serve nejina, omo say etunwa charge man omo ya na meboa. Na se bibi akona nkoye, akwatia state no na bra beboa, eno boni be ne wo mofa. Ene se bi yenti di paview. And I am friendly passer womra. Na yam tutu na no ne hwesa asem ya edebo na kwadu ya edebo we. Say and who asem to say. Now if you akoye bibi oho, the MPP now do not understand arrest. The omoti asia ne say Where you be where they for court? How did that become the new story now?
Okay, when I say how did that become the new story now? My message in Kakra. Golden Boy announcement Ponte. Good evening, of art. Kisia Jabi is looking for Kenufrata to come and answer his question. So NPP leaders should go and bring him to Ghana. Offer the Kwaje, is he a lawyer to Furiata or what? He has a long way to go. Greetings to Lawyer Bass. Good evening, of I'm Asra from Sevilla Safo. I'm enjoying your show live. Oh, OSP. You don't have any evidence, so give us a break. Dr. Laji Baumia, wish you all the best of luck. We appreciate your good works for the party. Piao. Okay. So NDC communicators are receiving 5,000 salary at the end of every month. While teachers and nurses are receiving less salary. 2020 is just around the corner. We will show them the exit. And then in the car. We are losing hope in NDC. Abai Mahama patapa ehunehuna abai Mahama wa fairly poto Galamsey school placement National Health Insurance NPP vote for Dr. Baumia for 2028. Okay, this one is talking about something else, so let me put that one aside. Okay, right. Neji, your co-creation, you're going.
Moro etnazo mente de ekosonase baza no kra de onim de okam
so
yes because of me kasa say makasa trat say de obekasa no because me back case with evidence say GRE abe confirm say SML deal no mo friend say e course one myjoyonline.com ukwa obegunu ukwa GRE su website obi abegunu tie I say GRA confirms dated 29th October 2025. Just a year and rate year. Mo. I say GRA confirms SML Ghana performed contract revenue assurance work. Refutes no work done claims. GRA neka say. Offer Tio masa okasana mewa. I say the Ghana Revenue Authority has confirmed that SML Ghana Limited duly performed its contract duties under agreement with the authority. Ejuma omodi share nsano SML yeden o perform ye. And offer utie eye oni akwa otro ya. O say in a letter signed by GRA's head of legal, Mr. Freeman Saba, dated 14th October 2025, detailing official, the GRA stated that its internal review verified that the company undertook transaction audits and external price verification service as well as revenue assurance in the petroleum downstream sector in strict accordance with the contractor terms. Into you betna ha asema make can say GRA no ni koye sa contract wa confirm say ejuma ye de share SML nsano oyeye kisi Jabin ka kire me e de no se kenofori atare e de no se waye Oma me country. Wako diska. And I say SML for no man ye juma no and ye chia wo moka. You see me say ye mfa wo time and ye day and ye juma. No ba o kan a friend saying paragraph is it 4 or 5 now. You can clearly see say contract in ekoso omo ending no. Emra OSP e sha say so ye investigation in June 2025. I'm terminating contracting in November 2024. Aban we buy no SML for sign ye juma till June 2025. OSP yes or ye juju. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It is also a bonia. A year no to me ye juma bepe mo apensu June 2025. I'm not OSP shall say so ye or ye investigation. And GRA confirm say ejuma mo ka say friend say ejuma ku ni ye no. O ye ejuma no. It is a contract no one sense now. Kise Jabin wo kadia. Fine, you have a case. Fako court. Nche metina ha mebo sire mu meka say e fe say SML o wa koye we disika we o ejuma GRA say omo de share wo mo nsa no. Omo ye ejuma. And will be able to me check it. I have the documenter. The head of the legal a year wo GRA no. Wa confirm ya maye. I have it here.
Okay.
It was a man.
Right. More mami to young queen in town. Mami to young queen. We have enough to talk about. Yeah.
Kwej clearly sat here and said, say, SML near Bonibia. And the argument I made was based on, say, what's the SML near Bonibia? Chiasem you. And you say the mama on why are now 1 year. In any case, so far, and then a special prosecutor. Special prosecutor, can say, and near mana a comb in terms of signing the agreement and order. It's Yamra, and yes, I'm working. And our family, quite did you address that? And okay, can send the Kaken or pen a baby tonight. What you said was that. Kwaje and Yamina Meko, if you want, what you said was that SML when you're bonny beer and yes, I said, baby, I did more man on the wine. What your friend is a Manasseh Azure state, fourth state, tried to present it was that.
You always quote
sir, contract now you sign, you know, the legality, a British procurement processes. Quite a won't cast any money in a what's that? The Adumano, and I will be able to make a say, I'm fine, and I will, yes, say, Adumana, a demand, no, it's Yamra. So you wouldn't say anything about it.
All right.
And I will beat you about the bullshit.
All right. Yemensia, you the next line of action. Adia, crying, I say, Ubian Sika, Monyadi, my your sa so chain, Monfanun tum, and only Adia Ghana for any beje pa, near Kasaka sa na action via Madia. Alan Car was in Natu. No action, talking qua say. Right, you move on near here. Now, some say health insurance. Hospitals be breaches or more air cockers and carry. I feel bad, but never a paper folder. Then you know, say company now software na ma hospital in a dormitory platform no so and the hospital doctor could not computer anymore. Uba na wadam password data uba ye a dread diama wo vitas nyina bibia no bia eco digital. I feel the hospital say health insurance platform na nya adwuma nti cash and carry ba and a minister community and kind of beka say you ku no a ye de adwuma sha omonsa no omwaje adwuma na go na no na obo abandada no mpanifo ekwaedu se ade no motabli e de koma hoho bi so omonye afi de ye no contract omse ewu de so omoye no omonye na ura Bernardo Kuboye ono se health minister NDC rezokazo asem no enye no kre problem Ghana yo pa ne se ade bia aban ba ko be no affordable housing NDC aban ba amzio intimi nye afi de che koma senate for NPP for so ba amse sagalemi omadiska no they say 5,000 almost 1,005 they can already it says sagalemi no su go Ibia na ba be rasa software yi mu a and my hospitals you now say afi na minister say the bosome ebe ni asa rule hospitals ni na back onto a new system afi na abai ede behind the kind of credit moro
all assembly they say yeah the contract ma lightweight right so we provide electronic services to the public hospitals
sure
public hospitals I stand to be corrected. Over 900 of them. What you need is to, create a uniform, platform. Now you would have patients' data because you see health insurance, what the health insurance you call hospital like a cost system so. So they were the managers. The contract amount you are supposed to, do more than 900 of them. We contract end date 2024. No? Because here to about 2024 of Anamebwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, to about 2024. Handing over was made in 2025 January, 7 January. So what it meant was that once you had the contract now, you should have been able to put all hospitals before you end your contract. Anamebwa went me and so a buying for take you over. And then I was a buying it. I was a buying the no one has said, Eduma Edema was saying, why? Now we are, Eduma no eswa banfaso ama aban na because at the end of the day eduma bi enu a ye de show on site say ye na ye aban eduma ye mpem faso so there should be benefits or mining man titru say ya pumudi adwuma na de ye nyina ye benya so mfaso. But here is a case 900 you were able to put a little over 400. And our contractor ended 2024. And here by that is the case. It is a sanity there. What there? Yenye, you know, and she say ya ebebuama either say was it and I say the contract in the best amount. But we have to know your capacity. Okay. But even we talk about that, you know, for yende tired am I also there be that this is who plans are going forward. Now money me and kasa no. There is nothing like that. Meanwhile, our contract now ended 2024. We can either extend or exit you and our family. Now, say, are they, you know, to send a minister can you know sabotaging the system? O contract you for a data my yan ye fa wadwuma. Adwuma na ye fa wo no. De was away no. Emu half no cry ye kan half na wan nyanru. Nti asem wo bi be se e ho no problem wo. Eti for a data my na metie okoboy me rehoye. Okoboy no rather is, you know, supporting one more. Yedi adwuma share omo nso omo antimi anye against the state. Over Okoboy say it will take a longer period for them to put all of them on the server. Ti assembly you. Yeah, the contract amount say yeah, public hospitals in Ghana. Also say it will take a lot of time for them to do it. Meanwhile, if you listen to the minister presently, Akando, what's it going forward? Dear, and she say, "Omu dear gu akwan so a, omu pese, omu make sure say 500 na ka eche ni babe gu so no. Every week be betim dey 100. And that tells you the capacity of omu ye dey adwuma ma omu a. Omu 10 years of agreement, you know, and a contract, and the minister is, you know, defending. It's as if said the former minister is a PRO for sir. Almost a sabotage government. The NPP, and for that matter, past government in here and say, and Yaman now. Oma did the whole nation to ransom Niaka say, Abayam on Omo Dinti and Santo Abamomo. That is the only thing they think of. Other than that, how would a former minister of state, and you see, in all this offer, the state now, the minister now is against Omoa Yedi administration. Have we invited any former minister to come and talk for them? Say why you PR Ramon?
Say foreign owned company.
Which went me and Yedumano?
But of dispute to say and yet true self.
And yet holy, but a foreign must do it. They didn't prove to us or more capacity to do the work. Because if you are supposed to enroll more than 900 public hospitals onto your server, there's a real contract, you know, only 461 or so. And I would say, yeah. So what shows to say, oh, that capacity to handle that at the end?
You see, health minister we buy, you know. You obey your judgment depth. Oh, yes. Because nin someone kikapia ukrumano so over. Na baby a Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia will be ano. Nyami shirano. Na ni swadi hunu bia o peno nyankopon phantom. Over. Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia hunu die hu hia se. Incantity no. Ye ko hospital e de for da sama anipa adwene. Ebi okura be kona ayira ye be chini ye be tu books ni nyina ye hunu. Ebi okura asensuo to a na saya bro eye folder we nyina. E no se debi e wo se ye abefo nyoma e wo Ghana se. E no se wo se ye decide we ba your friend is it e-health or something. Ye ka all hospitals ahodo e wo Ghana abom. Na se obi yare e wo eye Kumasi hase na okoji ya yare a ode kɔ hɔ no se nyame ya adom na se ofiri hɔ no bi okodu enkran a na osanko hospital wɔ hɔ a hospital obɛkɔ no se okɔ na yɛbɔ ne din yɛbɔ ɛyɛ ne particulars hyɛ mu a yɛbɛhu se ɔba akuma se no ɔde yare A or B ɛna ba hɔ iti wa bankran na ɔde yare we ba na yɛ trace ne yɛhunu ne ɛkɔ so wɔ ni akɔ na wedie Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia baby wo bia nyame nhyira oh yes hadi over the issue is minister ibaye yama contract and ya sign contract no be $100 million and as we speak minister Zamitie ni ya so say you be 70% na ma no
yeah 70% paid
mo iti dia ne si minister we hu kwan say sinisika aka no wo de beka kwa masa abutre wo kasa na me wa we just we fianya sa ne de kasa wa we enye bu kasa ne beka wa
no mani mi
sa ne de kasa mani mi wi ala wo si nipa ne nye adwuma na adwuma na wo ye no wa ye dru baabi so ta say we tua ne sika no bi o de ye dru baabi aka bi e wo sa wo de ka ho na wo tumi complete adwuma ne nyina ye de e de ma wo offer and besides adwuma kuo na one ne ko praise adwuma na oye no enne as we speak onu na minister ne say o de sa contract ya o pese o de ma new company no o so o san de ma no it wo hu ba bi e free ba minister no edie ne wom nti a wo say adwuma ku a one sa company na o ye sa de ne ma en e compete ye no onu na wo da ne adwuma na de ama no emra sa company na o ye adwuma no untua ne kanwie ye you say governance is continuous. It is what banasa o yes edwuma we ya ene company brana me no ntena se e de ene si wo kwan a e ma wontumi complete yes ha e program ye de woka ye ntwenwie ye tua be 65 to 70% na ye de ama wo ene bomoden ye de aka no sika wo ho kakra nie gi na fa to adwuma no so common sense efie nyansa ba wo de o si da bi edwuma na company na ye ni nyina no wo terminate no na wa disa contract na dia akoma eye company foforo emra wo ni akono aka just 30% or be 35% na wo tua ne kawie no wa ye edwuma ni nyina ma wo itidie ne wo mu a minister no e every mo edie ne wo mu iti osanso be twatro minister no so company na be before the man no aye abefood friend foreign owned company na ye India for kra na dia ma can you imagine a whole minister and trust ye aye company no aye Ghana ni ade aye den ye dey on my way in data say they akwache India niza it minister no twatro and besides minister nti asese oba ye ne kasa na doso dodo oba ye no kasa no adoso in a sense say ye health sector ye hu de ekọ ye hu de ekọ and nurses call a demonstration nurses call strike ye hu ne ekọ minister on hu adwuma no so and besides oba ye e dey empower na kom na mita kando why am the Ghanaian health system
onya we
e dey why over unim say machinchine ya machini asantimantem ha won say na nadu danko akufo ado nyame ado obomodi she hospital bebre ase obomodi she hospital bebre ase minister kom na minta kando bai wakasasa one hospital kra papa yi enye na adwen say opese ni enipa komo memu ha over ebe ye ho say agenda 111 hospital say chat ni nyina kan remo minister no ohun enka ho asem na Vamed health project kra so a ye wi a ye say ya commission ye say fa nipa kom no osumi untumi fa nipa kom and osoria ena kasa ena adie say ena every blessed day me hu minister wo kasa say kra say bi da first night was eye John Jinapo first say John the whole energy no no pe kasa pa okuma say kwabna mita aka no ye biti no say John kra say wakana no atum kakra because obaya Ghana for fire and say they be out the original system no kwabna mita aka no so eteki that trench no adechi not TV so wakasa sa no work done
okay me that say
health facilities bebre okrom pena fani pakom no munko je mu adwuma ne jai dede na obeye twetwa ya so okrom
that's it moro ewie final word enko
offer common sense ya mu obi adwuma ne tenure of years na yede man no na ende wentimi anya adwuma no ko ade si enkutua ne ka ohu adwuma no mo de Ghana sikadi nti ono no common sense no
wa on ti ase
ko e common sense
ne say nipa
ye
nipa ni ye project tua ne ka ye
adwuma ofa ye de adwuma ma nipa is not a fact say the man no owie na adwuma 2024 no instead senko de you know a little over 900 public hospitals begin to serve and so no de aye adwuma maye no what de 461 is not a fact. Nti say nipa ya wie ye tua ne ka 70%. Adwuma no kra wo ka half a wonye half. Kwa je sinki ntua ne ka. He enye wonwa say health minister modern na so ay covid time. Covid adro obi ato ne $9 to koto no 19. Ye bo na chi wose na adwene ni ho bra na otikisa decision. Nti enye wonwa de na mode Ghana sikaye. Common sense ne say adwuma no onye nwie nkotua ne ka kwa di. Na what if the case here isu na eka and health minister wakasa oba wanya hwe nka governance here continuing oba omampani kufuo e conceive Eurojet projects wo kono na sikansam nkomodi ekoso wantimi anwe wofa president you know Mills president Mahama Baye no we continue the Ekojisika and a hospital for me now it was left with about 10% to completion. Mobile Eurojet projects more governance is continuing. Sabro friend didn't exist during your time. 8 years. Governance is continuing.
That's it.
When you had hospitals to complete in
that's
this
it. No.
I say regime. Busa regional minister. Time na nyore Busa regional minister sisi Kenny ho.
Okay, but that's now we
na wo can continue ade.
We me bra na so ne enko. Final.
MPP die sambi aku. MPP agu. Sisi Dr. Kuboy and why spokesperson. Edi ma campaign no. Ni wa campaign no mo ya adepa. Nka ho anya wo Dr. Kuboy na obeba be kasa amomo. Enko munyuma and ebekasa momo. But because of said Dr. Kuboy, any MPP, ni omo interest, what that company ni muna, omo sunya benefits. They say the boss, kwa jimamwanu, COVID-19 by. Ena MPP for chassis so mu yiyi okroma enti se wo trezi MPP for mu kro no ebinum kro no mu boy wa ban mu a eye from 2020 and 2019 to 2023 that period you know ye Ghana for ye ni abre ayiti fellow Ghanaians ye adhere to directives. Yeah, adhere to directives. Wash your hands. Do this, do that. Na don't crop for so much when you break at one corner. Our moye den a yesika. O mu yesika say boom, 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 boom. Enti kwakwaji mamonu ekwa dwaso. Ekoto adura ISPI scrutiny V Edinburgh Ghana esanto da bodin adura nke to 9 cedis no or the 1 Ghana cedis sorry or the $1 adura nke to $9 no osan ede eye $10 kan bia ho ena ono koto $19 enko for ya crowfo edi na me hu se bibi vote TV so na ze omuti radio so no muye yo muye aya me fa ne se nkoda bi na mudi mpipira agro na se bi kasakasa bi abanze nkwara de informa se benya se aya sa na ye mi mega beti won mo mja bibi voedi da benda na mu da ben na mu position ye ka dwiri katasha mo mudi adi Ghana enka you are nowhere close to power enkamu ye be mama tno position ache say ye ka dwiri kan project pa mo MPP for mo di Ghana for papa seludu to jamaican tons enka MPP for bet no position ache And you would say, and you. They have no little shame. And before you, omuni, and you. Omuni, it can be before you. And in the first place, omudi introduction. And common young one is a moko thank you to a my naked and a thank you town on moko. Up to now, Oman could thank you to an enemy, meaning say, Yankupa yard more china and I say, next year, and on be ready, I don't know. But as it stands now, thank you to almost as a went to me, Nancampus or Marco Casse, Ghana for ye, sorry. And the MB before then I am or more drinks a Ghana for ye drink. I have no yes, I like me, I don't understand. They think that Ghana for your dream were or Martin say ready a dream for so many years. Shamun Crawford with your Gina and Brainy. Shamun Crawford, even if not anything else, Kinofrati didn't your best of Bagana, Yimbi say, they am quite on. So could be born. That's all my make us of a boa. Who saw Banu wood, Johnny? Who saw mammy a banner paper Banu Johnny? Bisa ho se onye bone obi dwane na onua na onya nye bone bi bo so obegina ono na osresre Ghana for NPP for bebre gukurum ha edi nti omuntimi ndwane nkwa abuchi na omotete ya no edi nti kinofrata so omba wa bisa ho sa question no se panyini tise kinofrata a wo Japade ho Ghana wa bobra ono se wa bobra wa di sika bobra a wo Japade wo fie no mo Ghana ha na kinofrata se all of a sudden media me magana bio. So obeba omre, obisi obeba omre any ombra because this is the time we need him. Omra may face accountability. Yemi say kwabena dubu ahi bro mo chain signals below ne yide no ye den na CCTV footage ba ya na ne yide no edimrika ACC ni ma wo fi ho. Akronfo Nana people sweat akronfo majority of them na akronfo. Edi eka we na won tiase a obetimi akoship na bi en enu ho ye da labadi obetimi akoship fo akire he akoshe no ye kan no kra kire won tiase enu ho ye apono da akona akoshe no ade na MPP for mon pen korisa oti TV so a wo kan abranti odisi bia na wotwa odisi na wotwa ozuzimi nkama no ntum mayira kasa ti ya no moti o mbegina TV no ade no dedi na Ghana for sad ne ye jayo ti hu so bia yire na sini nia bre na wo kan yesi wo kan kor no ene we facts check no bia sim bi obekan bi no matter se wo sun se wo sin se wo wiawie ye be check ya hu se ne wo kan ye no kor e po bia take mu serious as MPP so I do comment section akopɔ nhyira wate kusoa ɛsɛm mu aka kyerɛ mu yɛ platform we deɛ yɛbɛkɔ so ayɛ den asɛm mu ma Ghana fo hu sɛ sɛbia mu sɛ benya do ɔman Ghana no yɛdɔ ti kyerɛ wadwene so nya subscribe na like dwuma de share na fofo ɛnyɛ bihwɛ bidi amegye so a ɛne mega makraw bye bye bɛsen ahyia